got done talking with Ronnie.
Yep.
What is it like working with Ronnie now that you're in the preseason together? You guys are both veterans, experienced safeties.
Right. Yeah, Ronnie's my guy, man. Me and him joke all the time. It's been fun playing next to him, especially, when I came in January. He was kind of somebody that, we clicked immediately as far as, personality. So we joke all the time, and I think when we're on the field, it allows us to, gel together. And, we communicate a lot on the field, which is good. And, there's certain things I may say that may not make sense, but he understands what I'm saying, and vice versa. When he says something that may not make sense, I understand what he's saying. So, we gel together pretty good in the back end. It's been fun doing fall camp, with him.
How well do you gel with Josh Proctor down there? He's coming back from injury.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's excited to get back on the field.
Oh, yeah, really same with him. When I first came in, he was still kind of battling his injury, still trying to come back. And he was able to do a couple practices of spring ball, which is good. But, now he's 100% healthy. And he's been out there flying around. He looks really good. I can see why, all the fans and everybody has high praise for him because he's a great player. And I think he's going to have a great season. So it's been fun being back there and really just seeing him fly around for the first time in a while. And I think he's happy. You can see it on his face. He's happy to be back flying around playing football.
Has the excitement started to hit the locker room, especially that Notre Dame and opening season is just weeks away?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. When you start fall camp, there's obviously an initial excitement because, we're back to playing football, so everybody's excited. And then you kind of hit a little wall where it's like, all right, people need a little more encouragement to, kind of keep going. But I feel like with this team, the excitement never ended. We got a really big game for the first game of the season, which is exciting for all of us. We're all ready to put our talents to the test and ready to show everybody that, we're a great Buckeye team, especially on the defensive side. So, coming into the offseason and coming into fall camp, the excitement hasn't stopped. So, and I think obviously getting close to the game, it's obviously rised.
And speaking of that, still that the excitement hasn't changed.
Right.
A lot of this, the thing that makes Ohio State different is you've been practicing as if game one were tomorrow.
Right.
Can you talk about what makes Ohio State different in that regard, where you guys are always training like it's game day tomorrow?
Right. I think, when you come to a school like Ohio State, that's what you get. Competition is just through the roof. Every day, as DBs, we're battling with some of the best receivers in the country, with Jackson and Marv and Mecca and X, JB, all of those guys, could be considered, some of the best receivers in the country. So, every day it's back and forth battle. The same with the D-line, O-line, linebackers, running back. Every day, you got to bring your A game. So I think when you come to a school like Ohio State, that's what you should expect. Every day is almost, more competitive than game day, in my opinion. Because there's certain games where we may not face the talent that I see in practice. So every day in practice, you got to treat it like it's game day, and I think that's what you get when you come to a school like Ohio State.
How has that competition gone for you personally with the wide receivers you talked about?
Oh yeah, it's been fun. Me and Jackson go at it. But that's somebody that I kind of grew up with, so it's been fun competition. And all the other receivers, we all have a good relationship. So when they get their wins, they let us know about it, and when we get our wins, we let them know about it. So it's been fun going back and forth with those guys. And like I said, those are some of the best guys in the country. So when I cover those guys and I do a good job, it makes me feel way more confident going against anybody I may see. So I think it's just back and forth, getting each other better, and it's going to pay off during the season.
Who's been a receiver that's caught your eye?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's hard to single somebody out, because all of them are so talented. Obviously everybody knows about Jackson, Marv, but even, guys like Emeka, Xavier Johnson, Ballard, all of those guys really have caught my eye. They're all fast. They all can catch the ball really well. And then when you have a quarterback like C.J. Stroud putting it, exactly where he needed to be, it makes their job a little easier too. So, that whole receiving core, I think is probably the best in the nation.
Tanner, maybe you were asked this already, and if you did, I apologize.
Oh, good.
Seeing as how you were like the veteran of this defensive scheme between spring and now, what's been the development of not only guys in your room, but just overall?
Yeah, I think I think Coach Knowles said this too. I think everybody picked it up pretty fast. And it was surprising because I remember, when Coach Knowles came to Oklahoma State, we didn't pick it up that fast. But guys that picked it up really fast, and Coach Knowles did a really good job, teaching it, and all the other coaches as well. Coach Eliano in my room, Coach Walton in the corners room. Everybody did a really good job teaching it, and everybody's assignment, I think they like what they're doing. The D-line like that they're flying around. The DBs like that they're flying around. So I think that also brought some excitement, on the field as well. So, but yeah, those guys picked it up pretty good, and we've been flying around. And you can ask some of the offensive guys. We've been giving them some trouble this fall camp. So it's been a nice back and forth battle, which is exciting for us. So.
Are you sure they're going to admit
last question?
Like
They should.
Tanner, how much more comfortable are you? You've been here for months now. Mm-hmm. You obviously knew the defense, but just life in general. How much more comfortable are you getting ready for this season?
Oh yeah, I'm real comfortable. Just doing it for this is my 5th year, so just being in college football, going into my 5th year. I kind of understand what it takes, to prepare my body and prepare my mind, going into a season, going into fall camp, things like that. So. I've taken this process pretty serious just because, it's my last year. I want to make the most of it, and, there's guys counting on me, and just like, all of us have, families and things counting on us. So, you got to take it serious if you really care about it. So that's what I've done. And, like I said, my experience has helped me a lot, just knowing what to look for, and what to do to, take care of myself and make sure I'm in the best possible shape and best possible position to have a successful season this year.
Last question right here.
You know what this system's supposed to look like.
Right.
It's clicking on all cylinders.
Right.
How close are you guys to that right now?
I think we're pretty close. Obviously you got to put that ball down and we got to go play. So practice, obviously we have scrimmages and, we look good, but you never know until you know. So we got to put that ball down. We got to prove it. I wish I could sit here and say, we look 100% good and everything, but I won't know until we play Notre Dame. So I'm excited, and I think we're gonna when that ball's put down, we're gonna fly around, we're gonna make plays. But I guess I'll find out when you guys find out. So.
Thank you, Tanner.